Hello and welcome back to the What is K-pop podcast. I forgot what I should say. Welcome to March. Ew. So obviously you might have seen by this point the two episodes that went up on the 28th of February. Today, when you're listening to this, hopefully when it comes out, is the 4th of March, which, considering when I'm recording this, it's quite a while. Well, not like a ton of time away, but it's quite a while. It's 19 days away. I'm recording this on the 13th of February, because I randomly decided that I just want to pre-record all of my podcast episodes so then I have time, but then also I want to carry on recording. So now I'm at this point where I'm like, this is like quite far in advance, and I don't know obviously if anything is going to come out about VICTON before the 4th of March, but if it does, then I do apologise that this episode is not as up to date as it could be, because I can't predict the future. For as much as I'm a weirdo, I can't predict the future. I do apologise. I also want to apologise in case you can hear I'm congested a little bit because I'm catching the good old cold, but I will. And also my sister just messaged asking about the prescriptions for my dad, so I'm going to have to quickly sort that out, but obviously I will just you wouldn't even tell I'm gone for a second. But yeah, we found out last night that he didn't have his medication, so he couldn't take it last night. But it is nothing to be concerned about. But it is a little bit like, oh no, oh god, what's going to happen with that? But no, he's fine. So anyway, VICTON. VICTON is a 6-member South Korean boy group under IST Entertainment, consisting of Sungwoo, Sungsik, Sejun, Hansei, Byungchan, and Subin. My sister did just text back. Yeah, hopefully she'll get back to work, I don't know. They debuted under Plan A Entertainment on the 9th of November 2016 with their first mini album Voice to New World, and on the 20th of April 2023 it was announced that Hansei, Byungchan, and Subin didn't renew their contracts with the agency. Also, there were some changes to their agency-ish with their names and then merging with different companies. That will be coming hopefully in an episode. I might plan to do that, I don't know. Plan it. I do want to talk about how companies merge and become defunct and all of that stuff, because it is really interesting. Yeah, no, we won't go into that today since I don't have enough time or patience, really. So VICTON obviously stands for Voice to New World, with the meaning of the group's ambition to open a new world with unique music and voices. And their official greeting is New World. Hello, we are VICTON. I do actually like VICTON. I like Sweet Travel, which was a single they did, I think, for their anniversary a couple of years ago. I liked... God, this is embarrassing, because I knew I wanted to do the episode, so I was like, Sweet Travel, I'll talk about Sweet Travel, and it'll probably come to me more songs. Well, I said I love that one. I love how the song I was listening to last on Spotify was Neurotic by TVXQ. God, what's my life become? Voice, The Future Is Now was their latest release, which was what I said. I liked Flip a Coin from that album too. Mayday from 2019, that was also just nice. Oh wait, no, they did do another EP in quite a few stuff in 2022. Did Choice, I've Got Virus, and Time Chaser liked songs. I can't think of... It's so embarrassing. I swear I do actually listen to these people when I'm talking about them, unless I explicitly say that I don't. I know kind of what I'm talking about, but it sounds like I don't. No, I think the only they did a few things over the years, but unfortunately, because obviously with their, I wouldn't say poor album sales, but because they're not that well known, they haven't got they only did one album. They haven't got an insane amount of EPs. They mainly do singles, these smaller groups, which is fine, but I don't know of any standout ones except from Sweet Travel, What I Said, Mayday, that sort of stuff. Yeah, hopefully they will come back in the future, but obviously with quite a few members not in the company, Hansei doing his solo stuff, obviously with like the military enlistment service stuff. It might be a while, but hopefully one day we might see them return. No pressure to the members. First up we have is Sung-sik, Kang Sun-sik, leader and main vocalist, born on the 16th of April 1995, making him an Aries. And he was born in Songnam City in Gyeonggi-do, South Korea, but lived in Yongin for 12 to 13 years and Suwon for 6 years. And he has an older sister who was born in 1989 and has taken over the leader position after Sungwoo started his activities with X1. However, obviously, when X1 disbanded and Sungwoo came back, he just carried on being the leader. And he enlisted for the military on the 22nd of March 2023 and was discharged on the 19th of September 2024. And apparently his role model is Highlight's Yang Yo-sub. I actually wanted to do an episode on Highlight slash Beast slash all of that stuff, but I don't know. I feel like because of the Burning Sun stuff, I'd have to talk about that first before I talk about Highlight, and it's just like it's a lot of messy stuff, and Junghyun and Hyun and Hyuna and all of that stuff, and just there's just some things in this world that you just don't want to touch with a 10-foot pole, and the Burning Sun stuff is just like I'm actually good, I'm actually alright. So we're gonna just leave Highlight where it is. Next we have Sungwoo, and Sungwoo, lead rapper, lead vocalist. Sorry, it's my phone. God. Because obviously I looked at the chat on my laptop. Some really weird nicknames like Chicken, Pudding, Idiot. All of the nasty nicknames. All the funny nicknames actually. But you just sort of family. Family is what happens. He was born in Busan, South Korea. I also, just very quickly, I have to tell you this. I was washing my face just now, and I ended up getting face wash in my hair, and it's right at the front of my hair. It's literally like my hairline, and now I have blooming Nivea face wash in my hair, and I don't even know what on earth to do about it. But I might end up, in the sink, just like getting a bit of water, just like in my hair. Sungwoo. So his hobbies are, I'm just going to read it to you. Composing, writing lyrics, Big Bang, spending time alone, and reading. I assume that when they mean Big Bang, I think they mean listening to Big Bang. Because if it's just like the action of Big Bang, I'm like, what do you mean by that, Sungwoo? What are you talking about? What are you trying to say? No, I genuinely think it just means listening to Big Bang. And he's also a Buddhist, and I have absolutely no idea what I'm watching on an advert right now, but oh god. I do believe it was Sungwoo who joined the same company as Beijing Young did, didn't he? Pretty sure, if I'm remembering correctly. I don't know, I can't remember. Anyway, next we have is Sejun. Lim Sejun, he's the lead vocalist, visual and face of the group. And I did look at his profile picture just to confirm, and he is definitely the face of the group. A girl can. Sorry. He was born in Songdong-gu, Seoul, South Korea, and he has a younger sister born in 2002. And he can be mischievous at times. Don't we all? We all love being mischievous, or mischievous, I guess you could pronounce it. Mischievous. I love satisfying words like that, where you can pronounce it differently. I love it. He hates ghosts, which I do agree with. He loves games, and he's a Christian, so that is good. All the same things with me. Technically, I was christened, but I don't actually practice or do anything or just anything to do with Christianity. I've mentioned it before, but when it's quite common in England to be christened, if obviously you have like Christian parents. But obviously if I do have my own children in the future, I think if my partner wants to get our children christened, then I'll do it. But it's not like an end all be all sort of situation, and yeah. Anyway, what is Wonderwall? Absolutely no idea. So Cedrin is actually friends with SF9's former member Ruoon, and current member Suho, and he enlisted on the 13th of June 2023 and returned on the 12th of December 2024, which wasn't that reverse of when Jin enlisted from BTS. Didn't he enlist at yeah, he enlisted at the end of 2022 and came back in June of 2024. I don't remember. I cannot remember off the top of my head. You know, when like military enlistment is just like that thing that I can't keep track of it all. You know, I kind of knew that Kai from EXO was coming back, but he literally just came back a few days ago, and I was like, right, yeah, he's returned, and Sehun, who is their Maknae, is returning soon, so we could see an EXO comeback this year. Not saying that it will happen, but I am keeping my eye on things. Anyway, back to VICTON. So next what we have is Hansei Do Hansei. He's the main rapper and lead dancer, born on the 25th of September 1997, making him a Libra. And he was born in Cheongna-dong in Incheon, South Korea, and has a younger sister born in 2000, in the year 2000. And his hobbies are his diet, not controlling the menu, but the portions. That is very, very good, because, you know, you can eat like Wagyu beef and a nice salad, and as long as, you know, you've got a good amount of salad and a little bit of Wagyu beef, that's completely fine. I have absolutely well, I know why I said Wagyu beef. I'd love to try it because I was watching YouTube last night and they were talking about Wagyu beef, and I was like, you know what I would love to do? I'd love to eat Wagyu beef. Beef. There. Can't speak to them, but yeah, no, it is. It's something that like is not that common, because it's like a very specific type of meat that's this sounds really weird. Basically the cow gets like really well fed and like really well taken care of and stuff. And it's like it's extremely odd when you start thinking about it deeply. But now I'm like, ooh, I want Maggie beef. Because I was watching Cat's Eye. They were trying not to eat, and one of the things that they were offered was Wagyu beef, and I was like, ooh, yes. I don't know what the difference, I don't know how it would taste, but I'm like, It's very, very odd. But enough about that. Back onto Hansei. I do this so much. If you're new here, I do this so much. It's actually extremely annoying. Like, I know that I do it and I need to stop, but I can't stop myself from talking. It is a problem. Anyway, Hansei can do the heart shape with his lips. I can do them with my finger. I can do the heart finger thing, but it never really goes well because I have to touch my like the tips of my fingers with the other fingers, and it feels weird. So Hansei, obviously he didn't renew his contract, and then on the 11th of August 2023 he signed with the Dial Music, which is good. Next up we have is Byung-chan, Chae Byung-chan. He is a vocalist and visual, born on the 12th of November 1997, making him a Scorpio, and he was born in Jeonju, South Korea, and has two older siblings, one older brother born in 1990, and his older sister born in 1992. So there's a 5-age difference between his sister and a 7-year between his brother. I don't know why I felt the need to tell you that. And he is signed under the New Way company now. And lastly, for current members, because we do have one former member to talk about, we have Subin, Jung Subin, vocalist, rapper, and Maknae, born on the 5th of April 1990, making him an Aries, and he was born in Daejeon, South Korea, and has 3 older sisters. Apparently he was supposed to debut with Pentagon, but left at the last minute, which I'm like, fair enough. And he obviously didn't renew and is signed under the Echo Global Group. Lastly, we have Chan Hyo Chan. He is a main dancer and vocalist, born on the 15th of December 1995, making him a Sagittarius. And he was born in Songnam in South Korea. And his older brother was can't speak, Hyo Jun from Madtown, which I have not talked about, but I Could I can't be bothered. And he is a Buddhist, and he is friends with Ong Sung-woo, who was a part of 101, but now is an actor. And unfortunately, on the 22nd of September 2022, he suspended his group and solo activities pending a police investigation following his arrest for a DUI, driving under the influence. And then on the 11th of October 2022, IST put out another statement to say that he had ended up leaving the group. I believe it was his choice to leave the group because he didn't want the group to suffer because of him. But unfortunately, after that point, things with VICTON had started to slow down, which is an unfortunate situation. I never know how to go about trying to explain these things. Can't speak. What is wrong with me? He trained with Sang-yeon from The Boys, Yoon Ji-sung, he was also a part of 101, BETA from Alphabet, and Woods, apparently. Who the heck? And he has his obviously he has his driver's license, because how could he have driven under the influence if he didn't have a driver's license, Sophie? I love how it didn't occur to me. Until I saw it, I'm like, of course he had his driver's license. But no, please don't do that. Please don't drive under the influence. And I will always be a little bit annoyed when we find out that an idol is driving under the influence, because as much as I understand, the fact that when you are a little bit tipsy, sometimes you make those questionable decisions. But I'm like, if you were driven to whatever place that you're drinking at, and you willingly choose to drink, then I'm also, I can't have any sympathy for you, because you willingly drank. You willingly then went behind the wheel and then willingly drove yourself home. Well, you kind of shot yourself in the foot with that. So, you kind of did it. You did the thing, and I can't feel any sympathy for you. But yeah, I do hope that you enjoyed today's episode of the What is K-pop podcast, and yeah, I hope you enjoyed the monthly review. I'm still getting all of the good old pieces of news that come out, and it's kind of weird doing it so far in advance. But yeah, thank you as always for listening, and I'll talk to you guys again very, very soon.